Hello. Hopefully, okay, good. Mic is working today. So yesterday, as you can probably tell, I was just doing some casual pickpocketing. So we're finishing that up today. Just gonna run the rest of these clues, and then we'll do something else. But we have to do this. We have to do this, because if we don't do this, we'll waste... I don't know how many I got. 15 clues or something like that. No, more than that. This is all in our journey to get so many clues. How many did I say we needed? Something like 5,000, I think, is where the number was last at. I think, I'm not sure. I know the stream started a bit later today than I would have liked, but I was running the clues that were on the ground and contemplating whether or not I should stream doing the clues, and I guess I figured why not, you know? Eventually that's what it came down to, was why not? I've been trying to aggressively do birdhouse runs this year. I'll do one before we do anything else, but just with the hope of getting more eggs. We're gonna get a dark chicken piece. I am so convinced, so sure, so sold. I think we just do Nightmare again today. Maybe, maybe not, but that's what I'm feeling in my bones, man. That's what I'm feeling in my bones. We do Nightmare. See if we can't get anything. So I guess 16 clues. That's fine. Gotta figure out where we're going before we start going. Doom, 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 doom. Maybe we do run chambers. I don't know. So the thing is, we could do Fosani. Oof. We could do Fosani. And Fosani's, the thing with Fosani is it's going to take forever, right? Because there's just so many Fosani. Or we do chambers, which could take a while. But with chambers, we have to get more items. That's scurrilous. Maybe we should do chambers. See, this is the problem I'm getting to this year with this game. I think through both of those options and I end up going, nah, I'm just not gonna do either. Or I just do Fosani because it's kind of easier than learning. Oh shoot, I forgot I have a hard clue in the bank. Jeez, that's why I was doing clues last night. I was about to say I was only doing clues because I needed something to AFK, but that's not true. I was only doing clues because the hard clue I have is in the bank, and I don't want to waste clue opportunities. Thanks a million. Whew. We got 2 left here. dum, 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 dum. Okay, last two. Ooh, sorry, I don't know why I'm so yawny right now. I think this is fastest to get to if we take... Oh, crap. Nope. I just confused east and west. Dum 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 dum. Oh, I did a bunch more wyverns yesterday, just because it's on our to-do list. We're up to 7,000 and some. We were at 7,044 when I started wyverns yesterday. Sorry, I'll get over these yawns. I stopped doing wyverns once I got the hard clue from them. I think that's where I got that. Yeah, that's where I got the hard clue. So, those are making progress. It's climbing, you know? It's going up. I'll check a Slayer helmet when we have a bank stop. We'll stop at a bank for sure when we stop to do the hard clue. Whoa. And the last one. I think it's Q to go to Draenor. I don't know if I ever want muted clues when I do that. I don't know if they're going to be satisfying or frustrating. I guess satisfying in this instance because we have all the stuff to run them right now. We could just run that and easy. Speaking of which, there it is. Well, it's the wrong place. All right. Grab our hard clue. Oh, so let's talk about the collection log briefly. I was working on stuff yesterday and managed to actually get some items. So, an item. So I did add the second to last Czar weapon to the collection log. So, it's coming along nicely. It's these little ring things, leaving just the most annoying one. The one that is magic and it causes all the Czars in the area to come and kick the crap out of you. So, I'm trying to figure out how to get that one. I know how to get it, and you're just gonna have to keep, we're just gonna keep killing Czars. There's no alternative there. But they're not a mob that drops any kind of clue, so I thought it'd be a nice one to pepper in. So, I did them for a bit yesterday as well. This might be the last step. To the mines. This is the one that benefits from using shortcuts, right? There we go. Ah, not the last step. We're close. Very close. Oh. Okay. It's longer than we could have possibly imagined. I don't see. This is why I was like, do I start the stream now? Because I'll just get some of these that you just running around. Is it worth it? I don't know. I guess. His name is Turtles513, and he looks like a bot. Ramja. Dum 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 dum. Oh, 2 shovels now. I suppose if we wanted to do chambers, we don't even have to do solo, really. We could just switch and redo raids again. But, we're not going to take all these caskets into the wilderness. I know it's not deep wildy, but no. Not about that life. Only 123 easy caskets, and that being one of the goals this year feels a little silly. Only have 123. I feel like we should have way more than that, but it's not really something I do very often. If I have enough time to focus, enough space and time to focus, I'm not gonna typically just kill something like this, like that, like the, or not kill rather, but just constantly click on something like that. And then conversely, if I don't have enough, I'm gonna do something even more AFK. Oh, I see we're gonna check the Slayer helmet. That's right. It's AJR for this one. Oopity. Oh. See, I'm glad we do it here, though. I had left click to attack hidden because we were pickpocketing. Ah, beautiful. In a reasonable amount of time, too. Ooh, that was a mistake. Okay. Slayer helmet first, just to check. Fossil Island Wyverns, we did about 120 yesterday. That's not terrible. Being pretty much completely AFK on those. Just not giving them any thought whatsoever. I'm not upset about it. Just dump those. After this, we'll head back to our big friendly bonky boy. Well, bonky girl. We're gonna go kill the nightmare. That's what we're doing after this. We're just gonna go bonk. Ooh, an egg. What a good day. What's up, GIM? Yo. Cruising. Must run birds. Must yeet seeds. And then back to Phosani's. Suppose we could do Slayer as opposed to Phosani's, but I don't know. I can do Slayer off stream. It's pretty slow going. Ooh, where you at? Pray tell. When you say just started filling, do you mean like you just got the first item? 550? Look at this guy. Look at him cook. 500's good. That's about a third of the way. Something like. It's pretty good. Start this cooking. It's kind of fun at the start because you just go and clean up all the like random odds and ends things. The crawling hands of the world, you know? Obor. Oof. I had Bryophyta rough. Obor was a cinch, but Bryophyta took almost the drop, right? So, good luck. I hope it's not that rough. It can be pretty brutal out there. What are we doing? We're doing Phosani. We have a whole tab for it. I just have to make sure that's what I want to do. Holy hell, dude. You gotta fix that, man. Where's Obor on here? 60. We're at 60. Jeez. That is rough. Holy cow. That is like unbelievably rough. I mean, it's not unbelievable because it's, you know, only a couple times the drop rate, but my goodness, that sounds painful. Where are you farming keys? The wilderness? You need so many keys. That sucks. I think we used all of our, we used all of our giant keys. Gotta keep that inventory clean. Alright, we're gonna do Phosani. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it because we gotta do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. No other way for this stuff to get done. Oh, in the catacombs? That's probably a good play. I was cannoning giants in the desert, but the catacombs is probably good, especially if you're just like auto-burying the bones. I don't know if you have a necklace or not, but if you can auto-bury, it keeps it moving along nicely. A bone crusher, I guess you don't need a necklace, but it just makes it so you're like getting prayer constantly. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be sweating about it. We're once again running low on Zulrah scales. My whole life now, because of an iron, is running low on Zulrah scales. Oh, you wanted to do some Phosani? Running low on Zulrah scales. Oh, you used Tunic and Shadow. Well, that's too bad. You're still running low on Zulrah scales. Yeah, Bone Crusher keeps it cruising. That's where I did the mossy keys. This and this, two of those, one of those, and one of the teleports. There we go. It should be Phosani's. Switch to auto retaliate off. Switch to everything crushing. Everything crushing. All right. I'm gonna go get coffee, and then we're gonna. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Well, good luck. That sucks. I mean, you could always do something else, but that sucks. I hate when you have one or two collection log items that you're just dead set on getting, and it just takes a year and a half. The mossy key, like I said, took about rate, so it felt that way, but you are way past what I had to suffer. That was way worse. So I will say, it's nice to get those totem pieces. Yep. It's nice to get... It did complete the beginner clues for me. Oh, so it completed the log. Okay. That's what the other thing I was going to say is nice if it completes or works to complete the log, but if your log is done, my beginner log took forever. You just could not get the last kit, sword kit, where it's 615 beginners, which is like claw your own eyeballs out, kind of fun. All right, I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be right back, and we'll keep on chatting about the weight of the weight of the collection. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Oh, I want to turn on our little screen things. Bing, bing, bong. I feel like I missed or forgot something, but I think we're good. We'll find out. If we start dying. Bonk. We have the axe. We should be fine. Probably makes more sense to do next before this. We'll use the next stuff here. We don't really use this stuff at next, you know? Oh. How are you organizing? How are you composing yourself through the collection log? I kind of struggle. This year, I just put a bunch of stuff on a list and was like, we're doing all of it. We're doing a bunch. But some of that's not, like, necessarily just collection log. I guess a dex is collection log, but we need it for account progression. Just for the life of me, I don't seem to be able to get a dex. I didn't realize they made accounts that couldn't pull dexes, but here we are. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. We'll bring a bone crusher necklace here and crush the big bones we get. Gotta really leverage that prayer XP, you know? Hate to waste it. It's so simple. It's so easy. That's it. That's Bosani. Do that a couple of times and then go take a break. Oh, I guess we should use a super combat potion. Oh no, you're good. We've just been here. Just bonking the old lady. Tapping those toes. Hitting the hogs, you know. Pounding the pigs. Just hitting her bare tootsies. Smash the bug, as they say. It's pretty difficult, to be honest. Learning it is a real pain in the tush. Real butt pain. But if you want to get into it, I don't know if you're maxed or not or anything. I would recommend maxing. Holy cow, this boss is brutal. I did it with an Abyssal Bludgeon and Bandos gear. It's not like impossibly difficult gear. Trident works fine. We were running it with a Trident. Now we're doing Soul Reaper and Shadow, so a bit better. A couple minutes faster on the kill. Oh, you can do it. It's just a little tough to learn. I like it because you're always doing something. There are plenty of bosses where you just kind of get into I don't know, a rhythm, but you don't like, it doesn't feel like you're doing a lot. This one feels like we're always doing something, in my opinion. You can tell by how much we're clicking, something's always happening. Boom, boom. Not that the drops are the best either. I don't know. Do it if you like. I think it's fun, personally. Yeah, that's totally fair. I got the shadow before I really started grinding it. I did like 70 kills here, pre-shadow, and then I said we weren't going to do it until we had the shadow, and gosh darn it, we didn't. We got that shadow. I would also say that, sorry, I know I'm like locked in right now. I would also say that for me, doing the Hollowed Sepulcher, but if you're doing a collection log, you gotta get there anyway. But doing that really helped me get the tick timing down, like hammered it into my little brain. This boss is absolutely necessary to understand and really feel the speed of a movement. Tick. If you're into that kind of phrasing. So I really felt like Sepulcher made it so I could do this. Which is kind of the best, because it's nice to get that out of the way and get it down. But it's also kind of the worst, because it feels like it's... I don't know. There's a lot to do before you can just come and piddle around here. Like, you have to actually understand timing and how stuff works. Ugh, the worst. Requirements, like hard requirements, gamer requirements. The gamer has to be competent. I like the Sepulcher. I don't know if you've done it. I thought it was fun. Would do it to the squirrel, but all the way down to the squirrel, but the penguin course is so much faster. We need the squirrel. It's one of the animals I'd love to get this year. One of the pets I'd love to have done. Oh, that was a stupid place to stand. Don't. Just remain calm. So we can run again. Can't hit the tower. Are you kidding me? Seriously? What the hell? That's just what the we're gonna die. 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 Please don't die. We died. That's so unfair. That's the second time this has happened. Sorry, if you don't know the boss, it's Golden Egg from Forestry. No kidding. Buddy, I just got the Golden Egg like a week ago. It was the green log from Forestry for me. We're on the same page. I think those husks should die. I think they should die. I think that's what should happen. I don't think that's fair. I think that's ridiculous. Sorry. My 1063. We're cruising. So I want to add a little asterisk to that. It's 1063 right now, today, right here now. The asterisk being, I'll show you in a second when we go back to the bank, but I guess we could have overhealed. We could have eaten our angler there. Ooh, what a play. Sorry, I'm like legitimately salty. That was total garbage. Let me show you at the bank rather than just tell you. I'll show you. Is that everything? Great. So I like to pile up stuff for the collection log that I don't redeem because I think it's fun to do mass streams. So we have, for instance, enough termites here. We have 1598 termites. So that'll complete the entire agility course there. Right? The Colossal Worm Agility. So that's 8 more collection log slots we have saved. Forestry, we haven't turned in any of this. So that's a whole bunch of collection logs. What, 12 collections? We haven't made these. But it's all green because we have all the stuff, you know, all the resources to do all of this, to buy all of this. But the hard ones, the whistle and the pheasant egg, are done. Hunter Guild, we just need the bird. What are the other ones? There's another one like that. I can't remember which one it is. Torment Demons. We just need to go get that little token there. I forget what the other one is. There's another one. Is it this one? No. Oh, Master Mixology. We're doing the same thing. So I'm stacking up the full completion, and then we'll be done. That's fine. You don't have to. So, and clues. Clues are the other one. So we're currently sitting on a master, 105 elites, 157 hards, 57 mediums, and 123 easies. I like the stacking. I like knowing it's done. It's like my own little secret, you know? It's like my own little knowledge. I don't know why that compels me, but it does. Just knowing something is tended to, even though it's maybe not apparent that it was tended to. I find that to be immensely satisfying. It's the same thing in real life. Like if you've done something if I do something for someone, it's kind of off the radar. They don't know that I did it for them, you know? It's just immensely satisfying. Anyway, back to the actual game at hand. So we have 100 and some, 1,000, sorry, 1,000 and some, and then a whole bunch we can redeem at some point. Presently, we're on a gargoyle task because there's gargoyle. We need the jar and the pet. I am persistently becoming one of the saving money in stocks. That's another way to know. And if you save money or have stocks or investments of any kind, and you have friends who are like, I don't mean this to sound mean, but they're like upset about money or lamenting, and you're like, yeah, it's rough. But your version of yeah, it's rough is I can't invest enough. You know, I have more I'd like to put toward investing, or maybe the market dipped that day, and their version of it's rough is like they can't afford rent, or they're just doing something dumb, like they can't afford to go out 3 times in 1 week, and so they're going to be hungry. Is like, yeah, it's rough to not be able to go out 3 times in a week, but you're not doing stuff that's like the most beneficial. You know, you have that own knowledge of how you stand financially. I think that's fun. Eek. Can't believe we died. It's very frustrating. We're dying right when it was getting good. My favorite phase was coming up. Shut that off. Save some prayer. We had Corp. So I'm trying to make lists for this game. I'm trying to be better at making lists of stuff I want to get done in a year. And Corp was on the list last year. Getting another corporeal beast drop. Did not make the list this year. It's a real pain in the tush. It just sucks to like have Corp, which is so RNG and so long. It's a long grind. It sucks to have it on the to-do list because you can just waste a ton of time there, get like 4 kills and then nothing from them. Get a whole bunch of cannonballs. It's so slow and the drops are so Like even if you have loot beams and stuff turned on and so you get gassed up because you see the green beam, it's like a couple thousand cannonballs. And if you've done Muspa, you probably have a couple thousand. Or wilderness stuff, you probably have a couple thousand cannonballs sitting around. So it's like, I don't know. Thanks, I guess. Or you get the holy elixir. You just start stacking up holy juice and you're like, ah, really? Onyx bolt tips, that's what I'm saying. They're like, thanks, Scorp. I don't know where you like where your account stands, but if you're an in-game Iron Man, like you've done, you know, a lot of the stuff. Aside from maybe like for me, I don't have a twisted bow. Can't pull a dex. I have arcanes for days, but I can't pull a dex. But when you get to that point, it's like the final little upgrades. Money is just not worth much once you're skilled all the way up as an Iron. So then it's like, well, you do Corp and you get a couple thousand GP to alch later because, yay. I don't know. I don't have another account I unload money or anything onto. So maybe I'm just the only one or one of the few like this that like just doesn't really care. We need upgrades. We need collection log slots. We do not need cash. Same with clues. You can get clue items that are more lucrative. You get a whole bunch of the flared trousers from easies, but if it's not a new collection log slot, I'd rather we didn't. We already have the flared trousers, so I don't need more pants. don't need more dance pants. We're good. Yeah, it's like fletching, construction, you know, magic. If you're early in the game, you use magic to buy the runes. But then, especially if you're collection log focused, even magic, crafting can be. But if you're collection log focused, and you're doing like farm runs, you know, you have a higher chance of getting a Hespori pet for the collection log. If you do seaweed runs, then pretty much anything else. And so it's like, well, and then the same for rune crafting, right? So, or not rune crafting, rather magic. If you're doing the collection log, this isn't to advocate for the collection log, this is just to say, if you're doing the collection log and you're an Iron Man, you're gonna do a bunch of Guardians of the Rift, and if you do a bunch of Guardians of the Rift, guess what you don't need? Runes. So then it's like magic is gonna be tended to. Runecraft might even get tended to. Everything kind of gets solved as a secondary thing. If you're collection log focused. If you're just max your account focused, lots will get solved, and you eventually won't need money. Okay. But if you are collection log focused, everything ends up getting solved. You get drugged through so much content. It's so great. Kill him! I did not do it early. I would say I did it one of the later accounts I've seen. I went and did the, what is it, RD diary? Whatever that diary is for buckets of sand. And I did end up mining, you know, thousands of buckets. It's not like I skipped mining. But I just did the buckets of sand for a huge part of it and just let it gather buckets of sand every day. Obviously, that is not the fastest way. Not the recommended move. But it works, it helps. It definitely helps. It's also nice to know you don't have to, even if nothing else, just copium, you know? It's nice to know you don't have to mine everything. Because if you know, oh, I don't have to mine everything, it makes it easier to mine anything, in my opinion. Like if somebody says they'll wash some dishes, and you're like, oh, I don't have to wash all the dishes. You might wash 90% of the dishes. But just knowing that other 10% is going to get tended to, you know? It makes you feel better. You're like, oh, I only have to do 90. I'm getting away with something here. Yeah, it feels more efficient. Even if it's not really that much more efficient. Again, even if you just end up doing most of it, it feels more efficient. Kind of psychs you out to do it. Ah! I guess we'll just stay on the one totem. Do one more hit here. Swing. Oh, perfect. Now just don't screw it up. She's gonna cut this into quadrants, or she's gonna cut this into quadrants. We can attack far enough to hit outside of the quadrant, but if she had cut the quadrants the other way, and the totem we needed to hit was in the far corner, we just can't hit it. But it was not in the far corner, and we can hit it, and that's the phase. GG's. Okay, so this is my favorite one. This is my favorite phase, because in this phase, if you get hit, she deactivates your prayer. Well, not, hold on, that's the wrong way to say that. If she starts attacking with whatever you're currently praying against, you get it shut off. She also is more likely to slap you in the face, which takes a faster response time. Three. Four. One more. Five. Oop, wrong one. There it is. Stay steady. Oh boy. That's exactly one place they wanted us to stand there. We just need 2 good hits. We can hit a 70 with this thing. The Soul Reaper. Nope. Come on. Hey, 56. That'll work. We just need a 46 now. There it is. Gotta power these bad boys. Oh, wrong way. Again, if we're getting attacked with whatever we're currently praying against, we will lose prayer. We won't take damage. Well, we'll take damage because we'll lose the prayer, and then we'll subsequently take damage. But we won't take damage right away. I'm just going to eat the anglerfish. We're going to drink the super combat. The next phase is the end. We're going to leave prayer. It's probably fine. As soon as we see the XP drop, we just tag all these guys, grab our little Void Waker, summon a new thrall. It's back on. Zzz. Zzz. 1 bonk. 21. Perfect. GG's. Doing a lot of mini games to train their... That makes sense. That makes total sense. Zammy Brews, baby. We're in business now. I don't even know if I want these, to be honest. Yeah, they do 9. See, like, what am I going to use them for? What am I going to use it for? I don't even know. Genuinely, what are we going to use it for? I feel like I'm going to use a 1-dose prayer potion years before I'm going to use a Zammy Brew. I do know what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use it for thieving Vires. That's where Zammy Brews get used. Or if you're lurking in the Twitch chat, feel free to follow or subscribe, or the YouTube chat or whatever. It has been 30 minutes. It's actually been 45 minutes, but it's your 30-minute invitation delivered incredibly late. So you're welcome, and feel free, and we move on. Sanfu, prayer pot, here we go again. We've climbed to 176. Fosani's Nightmare. That was not a fast one. Oh, thank you. Oh, welcome, GIM. Oh, I forgot you hadn't followed. Zoom, off we go. I'm excited to hear about your clog progression. I'm excited. We have somebody who joins the chat pretty regularly who's got the Wyvern Visage. He's an iron, but he got it like stupid low. He said it was on his 1st or 2nd task. And we were saying earlier in the stream, I'm well past 7,000 Wyverns to get the Visage. I know. So that's his little thing. He hasn't done any PVM past Gauntlet, Corrupted Gauntlet. So we're far and away more PVM oriented than he is, but he's just got that one thing to hold over my head. It hurts. Hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Wow. I got it at Vorkath, which is not the one you want to see at Vorkath. Skeletal one? Nah. The other one? Absolutely. I have one from Vorkath and one from somewhere else. I don't remember where the other one was. Probably, I think it was a metal dragon of some kind, but I don't remember. 11 is crazy. 11 is absolutely bananas. Because at 11, you're not even, like, in the game yet, you know? You're still early. You're barely in on the Slayer task. We haven't even started killing dragons at 11. 11's crazy town. That makes me, like, really happy for you, but also... I remember how many I had to go, how many tasks I was, as an iron, just completely perplexed on what to do because I didn't have good dragon fire protection. Back in the day, you didn't get potions like you can now. You can get anti-dragon fire potions pretty easily now. Or they drop them at Mastery Mix, not drop, I guess. You can earn them at Mixology. You didn't used to have that option. So back then, having a Dragonfire ward, a Dragonfire shield, a Dragonfire anything, anti-Dragonfire anything would have been huge. Congrats. Was that the moment? What was the moment you decided you wanted to do collection log work? Was that it? I feel like that could have been it for me. If I was like, you know what? I got a rare drop. Screw you guys. I don't need this. I don't know who you guys are in this case. I've just decided on the collection log because I didn't want to play the game just constantly chasing upgrades. I wanted to flesh out other items. Watching Bodhi. Oh, did Bodhi do it? I haven't watched Bodhi. 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 Oh, crap. Bodhi is not my favorite content creator, which is totally fine. My favorite's pretty dumb. But just personal preference. You know how it is. Content creators. Admittedly, maybe it's the videos I've seen from him. They just started like loud. I just don't like a loud content creator. I'm a fairly chill person. So I just like a conversational content creator. Just, you know, teach your own. Ah! That's my scream right there. It's as loud as I can scream. I was like, ooh, yeah. It does kind of hold off, oh crap, the burnout, in my humble opinion. The only thing I will say, the only negative to the collection log stuff is when they make stupid quests. Like the one, what is the Arav one? The one that I just did this week. I don't know what the name of the quest is, I don't remember, but it has the zombie helmet. So you have to do a whole quest to get the chance to get one collection log slot. The wall gothic sleeps is the same, you have the 3 slots that are in there. So it just feels like, this isn't really a complaint, it just kind of feels like after you're at the end, you're being drugged back into quests, because it's like, yep, I want the green logs, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of zombies. I don't know, I guess you could say the same thing for like Scurious. If you're a max level account and you have to go back and kill Scurious, it probably doesn't feel like the most engaging content. If you're like, you know, Zuck-helmed, pet hunting Scurious, probably feel a little silly. Okay, I'm doing. See, this is how you do it. That's how you do it. You set up your goals, make sure they're a bit diverse, and then what did I do with Tumikins? Oh, I still have it. Are you kidding me? Are we gonna die the same way we did last time? One tick off of death. That is the, what, 4th time in the last 2 days that's happened. I don't get it. I don't get why the game keeps throwing out those thrall or the husks. But that's how you do it. You bounce around a little bit. I think that's the best way to do the collection log stuff. You get some long-term stuff, some short-term stuff. You go dry a couple places, which obviously you were in the process of doing with the Obor, with old Obi. You know, you just kind of meander around. And you can narrow in on some stuff, really push some stuff. Don't get me wrong, you shouldn't just ping-pong necessarily, set some goals. But it's fun to have the goals being different, in my opinion. At the start of the stream, we were running easy clues, because I wanted to do the easy clue log this year. But now we're doing Fosani. You gotta, you know, gotta keep it spicy, keep it fresh. Alright, come on. Yeah, this is just silly. What are we doing? Come on. Thank you. Hydra task. Hydra's funny because as an Iron Man, it's just absolutely the best task. Like once you get your first Hydra task, you're like, holy cow, it's so much money, it's so fast. And then you do, you know, a task and a half maybe. 2 tasks, 2 Hydra tasks, full tasks, and you're like, this sucks. I'm doing the same thing every 2 minutes, just over and over, the same exact positions. Holy cow. I mean, that was my experience. Maybe that's not your experience, but I felt like Hydra was just printing money at the beginning, which it still does, but then it just kind of gets like, got it, 60 herbs, thank you. 2 battle staves. Love it. I have to get a couple things there. The jar, whatever the thing is for the necklace, and the pet. And it's just that, like, feeling of, okay, got it. Yep, love it. So much money. Thank you so much, game. I will also say, this is all coming from someone who's been... Right, and it's like... alkables, you know? It's not like seeds, and seeds are always nice, but after a while it's like, I don't need that many seeds. Stop! Yeah, so... I was one of those weird, disgusting accounts that got super spooned. Hydra's easily one of my most spoon bosses. And not just like, I got the claw in 7KC, but like, I literally, every task I've had, I've either gotten a leather or a claw. Every single Hydra task. I'm just gonna eat food just to... I've eaten it. Yeah. So it's a little silly. It's kind of nice, but it makes it real easy to go, I think I'm done here. I think I've gotten everything, but I haven't. Because again, we're waiting for some... Ooh. Waiting for some jars. Some chemically full jars. At least with the husks there, they probably won't come back and bother us before the end. No! No, I'm still so fragile. Come on. Come on, Shadow. Give me a thump. It's one big thump. Where's the thump? I need to make that sound like the grenade launcher in Call of Duty when you fire the thump. That's what we need. One big. There it is. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. Oh, well, you could complain anyway, but I hear you. 55's not bad. Oh, you got the Scotiza. I thought you said you were only 55 at Hydra. Hold on. Oh, reading. Hey, we did it. Use Scotiza jar to green log. Yeah, 55's not bad. Blood runes! It's a green beam. No complaints. It's 500 blood runes. Small complaints, but, you know, we won't air those right now. How much was it? 123,000. Wow. Wow. You know, one of the... where are we at on Scotizo? It's green logged. I just don't remember the KC. Scotizo. Oh, it's not green logged. That's right. The totem. That's the one. We're at 68 KC, though. You can't get the stupid totem. I don't know why. I think it's the most rare, or one of the more rare items there. Ooh. And one of these? How many totems do you think we have? Probably a few. I forget where I put them. They're usually... Oh, there's one. We have one. Not a few. Just one. It's fine. We'll go back there one day. There's no point in rushing it. Do all of my catacomb tasks to keep on getting ready to go back there. But for today... Shut up. Zoom. That puts us a grand total of 1.4 million from 24 Fosani skills. Oh, thank you. It is a very big one. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We keep on cooking. I like those flat, even numbers. Anytime we have an even number, it's pretty safe to assume we've got a green logged. Like ending in a 5, ending in a 0. Sire's not green logged, sad to say, but the other ones. What's this one? Oh, Amoxolotl's not green logged yet. Still working on that. Serb is green logged, which is 511. That one's not nice and even, but the thing with Serb is I have one of each gem and one puppy and one, just all one of all of them. So the stone and all 3 of the gems. So I don't really want to go do more Serb. I really like it being one of each. I'm just going to leave it at 511. I'd hate to spoil that. Oh, we're really cruising here, aren't we? This kills the kill of damage. Bonk. Part of the to-do list for this year is the wilderness. I'm really going to try to get through the wilderness pets. We have 2 that we need. Oop. We have 2 that we need, so I'd really love to get back out there. Yeah, the Emberlight's really okay. Remain calm. The Emberlight's really handy. And I don't know if you, oh boy, had or were using the the Fang pre-Emberlight. The Fang was really cooking, but then Emberlight's like, hold on, I'm gonna cook. I was just using the Abyssal Whip more than the, oh boy, the other light one, Silverlight, whatever it was, Dark Silverlight. I was using that, the whip, over that one. Eek. And then with the Emberlight being permanent, it's like, no Fang, yeah. Well. The Fang, it was whip, and then Fang, and then, oh, that's the wrong one. Oh no! 72 damage. That's fine. I'm fine. It's good. It's fine. Fine. We'll just recover. Just handle the kill. We'll be fine. Probably. As long as we can just get... Oh, that's weird. Get some special attacks here. Hey is texting me? Yep. Not usually up at this point. Arclight, that's right. I don't remember, it's dead to me. It's gone. There's too many lights, to be honest. There we go. How's that thrall looking? We could use some help. Probably our last one. Steady. Not great. We're gonna need another fish, but eating 2 fish is better than just losing the kill. What the hell? Where do you want me to go? Eating 2 fish is better than losing the kill, he says as he wolfs down 7 more fish. This is causing a problem. Genuinely. It's fine. We can still take this one. We just need the final phase to be... We haven't had any issues with the final phase, so I don't say this is like, we need it to be good. We just need it to be fine. It's been good since we got the Void Waker. It was pretty good since we had the claws, but the Void Waker really makes it pretty cake. We could really use some cake right now. Health is a little low. Okay. I don't know if that's ideal. That's not ideal. Just gonna eat again. I'm just gonna eat. We're staying alive. That's what we're doing. We're staying alive. Sometimes it's like to wrap up. Oh. He's asking if I want to hang out with the wee little lad. Bro, nobody has this stale bag, guy. It's not even real, dude. It's not even a real piece of bread. It's disgusting. It's stale. Why would you even want it, you know? Truth be told, you have to be a real crazy person to even want to look at that. I'm convinced I'm never gonna get it. Pretty convinced. Absolutely ridiculous. Seriously? Well, that's wildly frustrating. It's funny because the only people I know who have it are the people who either don't care, like they don't care about the collection log, or they're so, like early in the game, I guess. Like they're just not involved in the game as much as I would think for someone, yeah, maybe it's just they don't care. There's a YouTuber I like who has it, and he's just not, he's just barely scratching the surface on PVM. Like he's trying, but he's just not very good. But he has it because he just, you know, that's who has it, is people who are like, oh, just getting into the, just vibing, just hanging out in the game. And that's fine. It's good to have those people in the community. Those people are certainly welcome. It's just strange. It's never the sweaties. It's never people who intend to have it. If you say you want it, you shan't have it. I don't know, I might have to end the stream before long. Normally we go for another 40 or so. Are you kidding me? Again? This is a very high damage kill. Oh, we didn't take any damage there. Still, lots of damage potential. Bay is asking me to watch the wee lad. The little boy. Really? Well, at least the music is tracking as correct. Okay. That was probably the stupidest thing I could have done. I don't think we're going to have enough spec to double spec at the end. And we certainly need a double spec at the end. Fine. We'll probably have enough. This phase can be long. Yeah, if we're only going to hit 26s, you know. 9. I mean, come on, we got to get through 400 health here. 7, which is going to be an hour. We're fine. I'm saying this to, like, instill confidence in myself. I'm not sure how fine we're going to be. We're at 60% spec. We need 100. 100 is really the aim here. Go ahead and just throw the old potion in the throat there. You missed me. Everything else is fine. We could take more health, but I think we don't. I think we overeat, overheal, whatever. Are you seriously? Alright, never mind. Not fine anymore. I think that'll get her stuck. Yeah. Okay. Middle, perfect. As long as it's not this quadrant, we're good. Oh, it's exactly where we needed it to be. Perfect. Oh. I think we got it. We got it. Perfect. Great. Good. We have one manta ray left. We already did that. Get the new thrall in here. Ready? 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 We have 2 spec. That one did just trash. But the Soul Reaper. Oh boy, Soul Reaper. He's got 4 health. She's got 4 health. Come on. Bonk. There we go. You love to see it. You love to see it. Uncut emeralds. Oh, praise the Lord. We are eating good today, boys. 10 minutes exactly. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. When you spend all your time eating, it does extend that time there. All right, I'm gonna go get some more coffee, check on Bay, make sure she's good, or we'll see what's up. I'll be back, and then we'll decide. We will conclude if we're going to conclude. We're going to determine if we need to end the stream or if we're good to hang. So I'll be back, and we'll see what happens. Be right back. Oh, we're back. Okay, good news and bad news. Good news. We're gonna keep streaming. Bad news. We have the baby nearby, so we're not gonna do anything that requires a lot of work. He's kind of chilling. So if he goes, wah, we're gonna run over and help him. But right now he's very entertained with his own hands. He's like, so we're good. He's also kind of half asleep, so no reason to overthink that. We're trying to make sure he's put down more. Like just more in general because he's been held a lot. He's doing great. He's doing great. He just needs downtime and uptime, but he gets a lot of uptime. What are we doing? We're not going to do Fosani. Let's look at our list. Let's see what else is on the list. Anything that doesn't take 20 minutes to do. I guess we could keep going on. You know what we're going to do? I know what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I know it's been a while. You ready? You're going to love this melee strength. Ronan. We should probably get the crush helmet first. Do we do the crush helmet first? Let's go do... I really want to do gargoyles, to be honest. Just because that's our task. Okay. Most of the stuff on here... Well... You gotta work a thing for Discord. I thought it worked. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work. We don't use the Discord a ton. So the Discord's kind of weird because when I started, I was doing a lot of Minecraft streaming, which I still stream from time to time, but we had a lot of people who were playing that game, and then I've kind of started streaming this. I was playing this a lot on the side. You could tell we didn't whip up this money overnight. But the streaming was more Minecraft, and then it's come back to this because it was like, you know what? It's interesting enough, I suppose. I don't know. I'll check the link. I'll see if it works. It should work. But if it doesn't, I'll fix it. I'll look at it. Make a mental note. What do we want to do? Let's think. What do we want to do? Holy cow. Superior dragon bones are 20. How much are Dagonoth bones? We love when Dagonoth bones go on the jump. When those jump up, we just take them to death. Just pile them on in death. 3 million into death's coffer from Dagonoth bones. Hydra bones? Not quite there. Why are Hydra bones not quite there? Weird. We'll just leave it. We're not going to run to death right now. Let's focus. Focus. Birdhouses. We'll do birdhouses while we remain focused. Oof, not that. Okay. So, we could do gargoyles. We could do wilderness stuff. I have some stuff I need to do out there. I'm kind of inclined to do the wilderness stuff. It's been a while since we've done that. We have the Void Waker, so the wilderness is just a pet hunt. I don't think it's going to get much faster than what we're using right now in the wilderness. Like, we're using... The weapons we're using are pretty much optimal. With the exception of if we go hunt the Revenant weapons first. Hi! Hello. Just a vibing baby. We're just vibing. Just hanging out. Collection locked on. I am aware of the website. Oh my goodness, what just happened? I am aware of the website. We've had people talk about it before. That's... What is happening? What? Why am I just a tile? What is going on? I'm just a triangle in this world. What? Legitimately, what in the world? Why is it all breaking down? Hold on, I'm gonna hop worlds. No, don't say where. He's saying where. We gotta check. Oh, no, we're good now. Wasn't that weird? I literally didn't do anything. Just doing a birdhouse run. Oh, I don't know. Loading issue. Something. It loaded. It just loaded completely wrong. I hate to end the stream already. I guess we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. It's a feature-length film almost. Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. I just don't want to lock into anything we can't get out of. All right, we're going to go do what I was thinking of doing. We're just going to go do some wildy work. I have to remember what we take to do wildy work. It's been a while. Crush cape, Rada's blasting, some dragon boots, the ring of rings, the crushing bludgeon, wherever the bludgeon ran off to. It's normally down here somewhere. Maybe it floated up. Oh, it did float up. Look at that. Wow. My organization is obviously inspirational. One pair of barrows gloves. And then we have all the emergency stuff. A GTFO teleport. 3 of those. 4 of those, one of these. The super coop, super combat potion. For all your super combat needs. A couple teleports to the house, mostly just to get back. And then 1, count them, 1 loot bag. We just gotta get back to the house. So teleport to the house. Okay, this should be it. Make sure we're on crush, but it's a bludgeon, so it's always on crush. Oh, we don't have another loading issue. That was very strange and definitely no good. We're also gonna throw this on. Where is it? There it is. Inventory hider. Not because I want to hide the inventory per se, but if I put the inventory hider on, I can also hide any world that I'm gonna hop to. So we'll see if this place is empty. But if it's not, we're gonna have to hop worlds, obviously. And if we have to hop worlds, I don't want you to know where I'm going. To be honest with you, it would be weird to see you there. Nah, see, it's busy, so we gotta hop. It'd be weird to run into you on world 521. Not the world we're going to. Discord up. Ooh. That's very smart. This is kind of why I say our Discord's in a weird place, because there's a good portion of the people who do watch the stream, or at least enough of the people who watch the stream who just don't care about old school. They just like it because, you know, I'm adorable. No, they just think it's fun. So I don't want to like lean into that too hard and be like, you want to get some Discord notifications about a game you don't play? Conversely, there are people who play Minecraft or people who play RuneScape who don't play Minecraft. So when I do stuff in when I do stuff in Minecraft, I don't know that they care so much. Or if I'm playing Minecraft or, you know, if we're doing something like that. Oh, a community. Oh, this is super fun. Super fast. Hey. As you can tell, we just kind of hover over the bye-bye button. We're going for the pet here, which coincidentally is probably going to put us like rank 5 because we dry as hell. No. We'll see. We'll see. We should look up what rank we're at presently, I suppose. We're only counting among Iron Men because the other one, as I've said a million times, is botted. So we don't care about that. 2685 for rank 200 and, what did that say, 30? 237. We don't care about the other ones. We don't care about main accounts, bot accounts. They're disgusting, and we can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered. But for us and our purposes, we're doing great. At Scorpio, we're in the top 60. We'll see if we can end up top 60 here. Hopefully not, but we'll see. 70 maybe? We're in the top 70. I think we're like 65 or something. Like 67 maybe. It's way too high. That's the point. It's far, far too high. But any kill could be the one here. And they're fast. Oh geez. Overall in the whole game? Not among Iron, but like overall? That's disgusting. Congrats. That sucks. Uh-oh. Well, all the lowercase. Yep. I'm really hoping we don't stumble into... Oh, he's upset. Hold on. I gotta tend to little homie. He just keeps getting upset and then he chills out because he remembers he has hands. He's like, oh my god. Oh, hands. Oh, he's upset. All right. I'm gonna tend to him. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry, we had to remove the baby. The baby is with his mother. Hopefully nobody took our world, but if they did, you know, better take it now than when we're in there. Oh, I guess we should have peeked. Well, we're good. It's fine. I don't remember what we put on the stream title. I think you just said we're doing PVM. But really, we're on bosses now. One of the goals for this year, well, there are two goals that we're currently working on technically. One is to get 5 pets. I think we could do better, but 5 seems okay. If we really push pets, I don't know that I really want to push pets. I want most of the pets to be ancillary, you know, just kind of like, oh, we got a little omelet from doing chambers because we were trying to get a dex. So one of the goals is pets, 5 pets. The other goal is all the wilderness done, which may seem like a lot, and it is. But how do you do something without a goal? You have to have a goal. You have to have an endpoint in mind. So I think doing the full wilderness is a fair endpoint. It's gonna suck real bad if we get a second Void Waker piece. Because the first one took so freaking long. I don't even know what we're gonna do if we get a second one, to be honest. Like, totally serious, I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't want to go do more Spindle. And having 2 Void Wakers doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess we could just bank it, because we probably should do Spindle whenever we have spider tasks in the wilderness. I don't know. I genuinely do not know what we're gonna do if that happens. I haven't solved exactly all of the problems yet, just most of the accounts progression processes. Not really problems, they're just processes. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Same with Calvarion, RTO. Like, do we go and get, if we got a Void Waker piece there, do we go get a 3rd Void Waker? It works for this one and that one, this one and RTO, because we don't have a Void Waker from either of those. We don't have an extra piece, you know? But we do have an extra piece from, or sorry, wow, words. We don't have the pet, so we could end up with an extra piece. We did have the pet from Venenatus and Spindle, so there was no chance we we're gonna end up with an extra Void Waker piece. Like, the Void Waker piece was the last thing for a green log. Whereas here, there's a good chance. There's a good chance we end up with another Void Waker piece. Which statistically, we should. We should have 2 before the pet. Should have 3, I think. I think it's 1 in 900 versus 1 in 2800. It has been a while since we've been here. It kind of feels nice to be back. Kind of. Just gotta stay ready for the a little teleport, you know? Get ready for the telly scoot. This is one of the things I prefer to do on PC versus on mobile. Gargoyles, Grotesque Guardians, whatever. I can do those on mobile just fine. But wilderness stuff, just because I feel like I can hit a little lag bump on mobile, it's all over. I just don't hit those on here. Can't think of any weird lag bumps we've had. Obviously, we had some weird loading in the last one, but not a lag bump. I wonder how many zombie, or wait, scratch that. Skeleton champion scrolls we've gotten here. Probably quite a few, right? Suppose we could also do Whisperer. I really don't know that I want to do Whisperer until we have full Ancestral. I know that might seem like quite the wait, but it adds DPS. I don't see any reason to do it otherwise. We don't need to, just for fun. I wonder how many Soul Reaper axes we're going to come out of all that with. There's a good chance it's more than one. We're trying to get pets, you know? I don't like to put collection log spots on the goal list. Like, I don't like to have just a number, a threshold amount. Because I feel like all it takes is Jagex releasing one piece of content with a number of collection log slots, like the worm agility. And suddenly you are either able to satisfy your goal for the year, or you're in a really weird place where like you're not increasing the same percentage. If you want to get, you know, 50 collection log slots right now, it's a different percent of the overall collection log than if they release something that is 50 collection log slots. Then is it worth it, or do you have to up it? I don't know. It makes it, I don't like numbers like that. I like specific items to be on the to-do list. Items or kill count. I think both of those are fine. But if they change some component of something you're trying to do, I don't think it makes any sense. So I try not to anchor myself to Jagex's potential updates. That's all I'm saying. I would rather be anchored to objective numbers. Did you or did you not get so many kills? Did you or did you not do whatever? I guess we, in part, aren't adhering to that this year by saying we wanted the Slayer tab of the collection log done, which is a tricky one, but they could theoretically add to the Slayer one. All they have to do is add a monster that drops something weird. Like, I guess they did that, was that last year, 2 years ago, with the Warp Scepter? So, it's not impossible, it's not unheard of. Of course it's not impossible, but it's just not unheard of. Ooh, intense music. Ooh, the best viewers are back, baby! Somebody grab those, we need the best viewers. Crap. Money. I guess we could bring the Soul Reaper here. The bludgeon's protected. The only reason I don't like the idea of the Soul Reaper is its get up to power part. Or has to like get up to speed, you know? Being damaged in any way in a place that's incredibly likely that somebody's gonna pop in and just beat the hell out of us does not sound like fun. The less I can do to preemptively kill myself, the better. Yeah, it's garbage. I do like this one as a skeleton task. We'll probably keep doing it as a skeleton task if we get them on Slayer post getting the pet here. Just because it's really nice to have, oh boy, the Laren's keys pump out so frequently. Doing Hydra now! It's fine. It's fine. My philosophy is I want to have the stream be something that I would watch if I was doing something like Hydra, something that's a little tedious, you know? Or any of the grinds I do. So if it's not the most conversational, if it requires a lot of clicking, I get it. That's what my goal is to do. A stream that, oh, you don't have to necessarily participate. You can lurk, baby, you lurk. That's the kind of stuff I like to watch. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. You know, longer form video essay kind of stuff. I don't want people yelling, welcome back to the video, when I join the video. I just want to see what you're up to. See if I want to hang out, check it out. Watch a movie. But I don't want it to be so, like, I don't want it to be so mentally involved that I'm, like, losing the plot of whatever it is I'm watching. So, like, I started watching There Will Be Blood, which I've never seen. But I started watching that while I was playing the other day. And I realized it was just too good. The movie was too good. It just didn't deserve split attention. But sometimes, plenty of times, there's plenty of content that's perfectly fine splitting attention. 12 Calvarions, so much money. I guess I've been I killed this a bit off stream. Got some dragon bones. It's so nice for the bank, and so very useless for anything else. We're not going to use 22 rubies. We get rubies from this, we get rubies from Duke, we get rubies from Whisperer. Vardorvis. We get rubies. TOA or Chambers or whichever. Chambers for sure gives rubies. Like, we got rubies, man. This is not a ruby farming thing we're doing here. Not a ruby farming operation. It's funny because one of the things that's funny is at Gargoyles, Grotesque Guardians, because that's the one I'm killing, you know. One of the most valuable things I get there is the granite. I don't need rune bars. I don't need addy bars. I don't need mithril bars. I don't need prayer potions or... What's the other thing they drop? There's something they drop. Oh, gold ore, and gold bars. Like, absolutely don't need that. So it just ends up being this push for granite. I imagine that's how it's going to get over at Araxor if we ever get another task. Part of the problem with Araxor right now, I hate to say this, but since I put Konar keys on the to-do list for the year and the Slayer log on the to-do list, I'm just really not doing Araxor tasks. I don't know why they didn't put them on Konar's table. That does not make any sense to me whatsoever. But since they're not, I'm not doing them. They're easy enough. And I farmed up a crap ton of the venom glands to be able to do the tasks. But because, they're not on Konar's table, we're not getting tasks. It's not doing Duradel, baby. Blighted super restores. That's actually kind of handy. Now we can keep on killing. We don't have anything worth anything, so why not? Crunch. Crunch. Oh no. Oh boy. I think they should put a cap on bosses the same way they kind of have one on skills. Where if you have a skill that you get to 200 million XP, getting the pet like increases, the chance increases by 15 times or something. I think it should be the same with pets for PVM, where if you do the content, the number like 3 times the number of the pet drop rate, 5 times or 8 times or something, 10 times, you should get an increase. Not that 10 times would apply to us, but you know, it'd be something to look forward to. Knowing that you're working toward something getting easier, it just kind of makes it easier to work toward it. Funny how that works, doesn't it? Isn't it? I don't really know how much this Voidwaker piece is worth, so I don't know if it's going to be an orange beam or a green beam. It might be orange. Or not green, sorry. It wouldn't be green. Green is 100,000 to 1 million. Orange is 1 million for me. And then purple or pink or whatever is 10 million plus. I just don't know if it's pink or orange. Either way is fine. I'm just curious, because the Ring of the Gods is usually about 1 mil these days. I suppose either one we're going to grab it and run. Not like we want to linger out here with 1 million GP in the pocket. Not big on lingering out here with 100,000 GP in the pocket. But 100,000 GP here can just be 1 or 2 magic log drops, and I just don't feel like that's worth banking. I know if you're a main account, you can go sell that and like, wow, easy money for killing this guy. But for me, I don't even know what I'd use 120 magic logs on. We don't use them for birdhouses, you know? We don't use them for arrows. We have enough arrows. So when I was doing forestry, I was fletching everything that I was cutting, because you have to be active during forestry. So I was just fletching constantly, so I wouldn't have to move from the spot. So I have something like literally 1 million featherless or headless arrow shafts or whatever they are. Just the fletched ones, not feathered. Just fletched. Ooh, we love a dark crab drop. We're gonna go bank this actually, maybe. Let's see where we end up here. Nope, still good. I say we just do one at a time. Just one sack at a time. Why not? What are we waiting for, you know? We're doing this one as opposed to RTO because A, this one's the same, approximately the same speed as if we did it on Slayer task. And B, RTO takes, ideally, ice sacks, and we've used a bunch of ice sacks, so we'll do more Wilderness Slayer, but we're not going to do it now. We're not going to skip our Gargoyle tasks to do Wilderness Slayer. That would just be a waste. I suppose we could do Grotesque Guardians if we do enough of this. Oh, it's fine, I'll just tank that one, it's good. Oh no! Steady. We're just moving back and forth. We're just rolling with the punches. Just boom, 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 boom. Nice, nice. When the sack stops, we should just check it. When it stops taking stuff. Oh, we got quite a few more kills then. Ooh, boy. It helps that some of the kills we've had, we've just taken the resources and used them. Looking at you, Blighted Super Restores. Mr. No Sleep, the YouTuber, content creator person who plays old school RuneScape, recently put out a video of him killing Scorpia and Spindle until he got the pet, which I thought was a little funny because those are the two pets I do have in the wilderness. So we need to do the opposite, right? We need to fill in the ones we don't have. Complete our wilderness stuff. Get out of here. What is the drop rate for the pet here? I think we're gonna hit it. I suppose if we get this and RTO done, we could grind Scurrius. It seems like a fair one to work on. Pretty simple. I don't mind Scurrius or Moxolotl. I think both of those could be good to do. For just pets. Like, I don't mind the idea of just settling in and doing them, you know. They're not going to provide anything else besides pets, some clues here and there, but it's really nothing special. Trying to think of anything else that comes from a Moxolotl. I don't think there's anything. There's some runes. Scurrius doesn't offer high-level runes. Moxolotl does elite clues. I guess it does the moon key as well. I think that's pretty much it. We've done a handful of kills over there. It's not bad. They're not particularly slow either. They're only like a minute each. Problem is, with a drop rate of 1 in 3,000, it's like, you want to spend 3,000 minutes just for the pet? There's nothing else on the table, really? Just doing a lot of bonking. Pet? I don't know. It's easier to do, like, the desert treasure bosses, because then you either have the Virtus pieces that you can roll, or the ring piece. Well, for us, it was the ring pieces. Those are mostly gathered at this point. But, you know, there's stuff on the table that feels useful. There's alkables. There's always the dragon plate legs or plate skirt alkables. Some of them have bolts that they drop. Hunting a pet exclusively. I don't know. Maybe that's how... Maybe it's how it feels to go on a main account, but over here it just feels a little silly, I guess. I don't know. We're just gonna bank. Why not? We may as well. We could use it, and we've done 18 kills. I think it's 1 in 2,600. Oh, that was 2,700. I think it's 1 in 20... Yeah, 2,800 for the pet. We'll check. I'll double check. We will certainly not be doing 100 on this stream. I can't imagine we have the time. Alvarion. The pet is 1 in 2,800. So, I don't know. We've done the boss version as well. Feels like all combined we're past the rate. I'm gonna go get more coffee. We'll keep going. I'll be very quick on this one. But yeah, we're 100 away, so I'll be right back. We're back, and that is the most incredible story I've ever read in my life. It's beautiful. Partly because it started off with a question, and then there was a plot development, ended in comedy. A+ story. It was kind of spooky in the beginning. You're like, was it a ghost? No. It's a tiny dog. Even worse than a ghost. Incredible. No, not a 29. No. Maybe we should get it. Our neighbors also have tiny dogs, but theirs don't. Well, they wouldn't run free if let out. They're like tiny, fat little dogs. So they would just maybe shuffle around the area. They wouldn't run. Though they keep them, you know, they're meticulous on keeping them exactly maintained, as far as I'm aware. Like every day they walk the same route to take them out. The dogs are very well behaved. I assume your neighbor's dog is well behaved. Ours are like, I think that's what our neighbors do, is they just like the dogs to be a certain way. They're very particular. We're getting up there. It's 2,800 for the drop rate, so we'll see if we hit it. We're probably not going to hit it on the stream, as I said, but we might just hit it, you know, soon. Maybe we just go to drop rate and then we put this on the back burner until I've gotten the mace. That is the thing here, is I don't know when we change to just waiting until we get the mace, because the mace takes some time. None the Vagoras, not the Inquisitors or anything like that. And by Vagoras, I mean Ursine chain mace. Ursine? Ursine? I think it's Ursine. I mean the bear bonker. No. No. Oh my goodness. Come on. took some time to get the damage out there. Goodness gracious. I'm kind of excited to be done with the stream, to be honest. Like, after the stream, I'm going to the gym, and I'm thinking, I'm not convinced, but I'm thinking I have some goals for the gym this year, and I'm a little gassed about them. You know the point in life when you're planning to do something, and you're like, I think I could do that thing. Whether or not it's a recipe or vacation or whatever. Not the point where you're looking it up, and you're like, could one make a baked Alaska? But you're like, I think I could make baked Alaska. And you can start to get kind of gassed up about it, you know? That's where I'm at with some of the gym goals this year. I'm like, I think I could have gym goals. I think I could achieve some goals at the gym. The execution, that's obviously the biggest pain, but the part where you start to get a little gassed, I think I could do. That's where I'm at. So I'm excited. We'll see if it changes. Ooh. Which part of the plan are you at? Are you at the part where you're looking at houses in like the area or wherever you want to be and you're like, okay, you know, getting into a bigger house is a good idea? Or are you at the part where you're kind of gassed up, like I'm talking about, where you're like, yeah, I could move into a bigger house. I could really use a bigger house. Or are you at the part where you're like actually executing and it's talking with bankers and real estate agents and everybody's moving documents and people want to know exactly every action in your bank account that you've had for the past 9 years. It's like, oh, just look. Okay. So at the part where it can be kind of exciting. You can see some stuff that's fun or that you like and you're like, okay. We just moved recently, I think about a year ago, coming up on a year. It's fun, but it's also like, I don't know how the housing market there is, but it's for over here. It's real aggressive. It's real quick. The house we moved to, this house, we put an offer within 24 hours of seeing it. Ooh. Mr. Fancy Boots. Look at this guy. All the bedrooms and all the garages. Five bedrooms and an extra bedroom for the extra car. That's pretty fancy. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Why are you moving? You need more space? You got like a pile of kids. Is it a space thing or is it like a work thing? We moved because of the house I had before was very much a starter home, and we were no longer starters, you know, no kids. Yeah, well, okay, same. Well, no, not same, but same when we moved. We were anticipating. But we moved because the house we had was like, the house we had was a 2-bedroom, and my girl's stuff was in one, we slept in bedroom A, my girl's stuff was in bedroom B, my stuff was in bedroom A. It was so small that like 1-bedroom closet could not hold 2 people's stuff. So, certainly not a forever home. I guess unless you just want to live alone forever. It's perfect. But certainly was not big enough to raise kids or anything like that. We moved to this house, and I've told her a few times, like, it's nice that the house is big enough that if you have to take the kid in another room, like if the kid is crying, if our baby's just screaming its head off, as they do sometimes, you know, even with the best of parenting, sometimes they just want to cry or they get overtired or whatever, you know, the baby's crying. But it's nice that you can go to another room that's not a room away. Like the other house, it was like, do you go to the living room to get some privacy, or the other bedroom that's also an office? Like there's nowhere to get privacy. And this one, you can like walk upstairs, you know, you walk to another room. Some space. I hope you find something. I don't know how the market is for you over there, but that size of house is like a hot commodity here. We're in the Midwest, so it's a lot of people who are trying to like have families and, you know, pretty group oriented. It's not like a bunch of single people, as there are in some areas. So I think medium to big size houses go pretty quick here. Maybe they're just going quickly everywhere. Maybe it's just, I don't know exactly. I'm not an agent. I'm not a real estate agent. Come on. That's not why we're here today. I'm not talking about the real estate market. They go fast. That's my point. They go fast. No. Ready? Perfect. A beautiful bonk. More ranging potions. Perfect. This is how we keep ranging potions coming in. Ranging and super combat potions. They come from this. They come from Duke. 3-bedroom at the moment. No kids. Okay. Yeah, so which it sounds like you're in a pretty similar situation to where we were. My girl had a house, so we dated for a while, right? She got a house while we were dating. I had already owned a house. And then once we got married, she sold her house. We used that money. We used that money for student loans in large part. We had a lot of student loans. Didn't destroy the loans, just lowered the loans. We used a lot of the money for student loans, and then yeah, we had to find somewhere we could live together because the house I had, while it was in an area, so the reason we sold mine and not hers, or we sold hers rather and not mine, is because the area my house was in was like trending upward in value. They had announced like a hotel and some things that were coming into the not immediate area, but close enough, right? It was a positive thing. So we made pretty good amount more, I think, selling hers first. But then it was always that looming question of like, okay, we're not going to live here much longer. And we could afford it. Now we have double income, no kids. When it was double income, no kids. Gym garage sounds lovely. I don't know where you live. We're in the Midwest, so right now it's like literally 7 degrees outside. 22 right now, 7 at this point yesterday. I remember looking at it. Scotland, okay, yeah, okay. But the cold that we get here in the Midwest of the US will be like 4, 5, 6 degrees sometimes, and there's just no way you could work out in a garage, you know, reasonably, unless you had a bunch of heaters, and then it's like, are you saving money by heating a garage? So I love the idea, but I just can't like make it work practically. Also, I don't know if you regularly go to the gym or how that works exactly, but I kind of like going. I like the breakaway from the house, you know? I like just having that moment of I'm doing this other thing. I'm not going to be interrupted by, I don't know, the dog needing to go out or having an Amazon package show up or something. Like I'm at the gym. This is my zone. And it has ups and downs, you know, like if you go to the gym, you have to put your stuff in a locker or whatever, and you have to deal with other people being on your machine. But there's just something about it. It's just nice to have a place you can kind of zone in. Oh, it's kind of neat. Ours are not like that. There are some garages that are like that, and there's some that are just so they just put it up, you know, it's just like, oh, this is just an extra thing. They're just such a feature that they're not really incorporated. We looked at one house that the garage was under the house. It was a 2-story house, and not like it was built into a hill. Like they just put, like they built a garage and they're like, oh, and we put a 2-story house on top. Very strange. Yeah, it doesn't mean we always utilize it though. Sometimes some of the builds we come up with are a little strange. Well, that was just the worst option we could have picked. We got hit twice over. I don't know why I didn't move. I don't know. I told myself and my girl that when we were moving, like I like the idea of having an in-house gym, partly because it's convenient, you know? You can't, what are you gonna say? I'm not gonna go to the garage today. I'm gonna skip going to the garage. Like, no, you're gonna go to the gym. You're gonna get some blood moving today. Also because, I don't know how it worked over there, but during COVID, there were plenty of gyms, among other businesses, that were shut down. So it's nice to know that like we could handle if something like that happened again. We could just keep on being healthy and active. We stayed active during COVID. I have a pull-up bar, so I was doing pull-ups and, you know, hanging leg raises and like stuff for the core, and pretty physically active. Went on a lot of walks. We have a kettlebell, so we were doing kettlebell swings and all sorts of different lifts and curls and whatnot. But as far as like, I don't know, it's different, you know, like pectorials. You can't really do a lot of pectoral stuff just at home with body weights, a kettlebell, and a pull-up bar. You can do your push-ups, but that's about it. So it would be nice to have a gym just for the insurance part of it, to know that you can get active when you want to get active. Just to know nobody can interrupt your day. On the other side, you can't skip, you know? What are you gonna do? You're gonna not go? You're not gonna walk outside? It's too cold to go to the garage. Like, yeah, but if you go to the trouble of building a gym in your garage, you buy all the weight racks and all the weights, I feel like you just buy a space heater. You buy whatever. Uh-oh. Weekends is a little far away, not money. See, that makes a lot of sense. Ours are not far away. We are awash with gyms. The area we previously lived in, there was a gym that was like a Division 1 athlete training. It was built for like training people. So they would have like actual professional athletes sometimes come and host a class. It was expensive. That wasn't the one we joined. That's just by way of example. But we had that within, 10 minutes drive. We had another gym that opened up that we actually did go to that was within 10 minutes drive. We had 2 different branches of another different brand of gym. There were multiple Dragon Bones, yay. Multiple like class-oriented fitness centers. Not big deal things, just like little, small, like bakery-sized, tiny little businesses that just did, cardio and weight training or something. That's class-oriented type stuff. So there were plenty of options to go to a gym. So our building a gym in a garage was never for lack of options, except for COVID. It was just for a little more convenience. It was good, but it was honestly a little overwhelming because it's like I moved into the area. Haven't lived there very long. Hadn't lived there very long. I lived there a total of like 5 years, 4 years, 4 or 5 years, 4 years, I think. 5 years. It would have been the very end of 5, or the very end of 4 or 5. So it wasn't like once you find a gym, great, but it wasn't like it was an easy pick to go, oh, I live here and that's the gym nearby. It's like, oh, there's 1,000 things to choose. We have the weights. Ooh, that is yeah, we do not have the weights. They're not super expensive. Like you can find a used weight rack on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever, pretty reasonably priced. We just have to figure out if we wanted it, where to put it. Our garage, we have a garage now and it's just a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess because moving from a place that's rather small to a place that's, sufficiently sized means cycling through a lot of furniture, which I hadn't thought of. But it means we've gotten like from thrift stores, we've picked up stuff, or we've gotten stuff from family, like bookshelf. We have a bookshelf that my girl's mom gave us, and we thought we would use it, and we put it in the garage because we wanted to paint it, and getting it ready to paint, we found out it's damaged. But it was like right before the winter, so it's too cold to do anything with it. So we got to figure out what to do with this half-broken bookshelf, and like, do we post it for sale? Because somebody who can fix wood could fix it, but we're not going to fix it. We found another one that we wanted. So it's just the garage is full of a lot of like things that are coming and going. We have a desk that my girl's dad gave to her because she works from home. So we got to figure out what we're doing with that because she has a different desk. It's just a lot of traffic in there right now. The weights are... The cable expensive... Oh, what words. The cable machine can be expensive, but the weights are... I mean, depending on what size weight you have, those could be just as expensive. Cable machine would be really nice. They make those wall-mounted things that are pretty good from what I hear. My boss at work has one of those. He enjoys it. It's like you screw it up to the wall and then it has like classes or whatever built into it. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, I sound like I'm out of my mind. I don't know if they're Peloton brand, like the bikes, but they're the same kind of thing, but with cables. It just has variable resistance that you can switch it to. But I don't think they're cheap either. I think those are pretty expensive. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But I think they're rather expensive. Maybe not prohibitively expensive, but they're not cheap. Plus, cables are kind of fun. Though I don't know how cables work at home. Like, if they break, I don't know what you do. You just look up online how to fix them, I guess. Probably a guide or something, like a little instruction booklet. I don't know. These are the things I haven't thought about. When I think about getting weights at home, I just think of like a weight rack and maybe a bench, some dumbbells maybe. Really just a rack and a bench, because you can do a lot with just a rack and a bench. Bench press. Some bent over rows, really activate the lats and back. Some squats, lots and lots of squats, all that good stuff. Some good mornings, but you can do them. Bench and barbell works. That's what I'm saying. Just a bar and a bench, baby. Just a bar and a bench. And then dumbbells, like as you find them, as you can use them. You find only some 5-pound dumbbells, great. You're doing prone some prone presses to get your traps activated. You find some 10-pound ones, great. You can do lateral raises. You find some 15s, you can up your lateral raise, I guess. There's not a lot you can do with 15s that you can't do with a 10. And then you get 20s, great. You're doing bicep curls. Not a lot, but something. You get some 50s, you're doing pec flies, baby. You're doing some dumbbell bench press. You're doing some heavier curls. You're moving. The 20s you can use for hammer curls. I don't know how you lift, but you know, you get some... Dumbbells have a lot of variability in different weight. You just find anything on any given tier you can use. You can do a single leg deadlift with one of those. I don't know which one. I don't do single leg deadlifts, but you could. I don't know. I'm not your doctor. I'm not your physical therapist. You could do them. I know they're doable with some dumbbell of reasonable size. You can do goblet squats. You get that 60-pound dumbbell that you were using for your pec flies. You do some goblet squats, man. Get your gob on. Some gob squats. Oh. And then a kettlebell. I mean, we're building a gym here. We haven't even used a cable yet. Cables are nice, though. You could do some crunches if you had a cable. Think about that. Do some face pulls. Really open up your back some nicely, you know? Get your rotator cuffs active. Your traps if you do some face pulls and lifts. You'll really get going here. I'm already sweating just thinking about it. All the potential. See, this is what I'm talking about. With the project stuff I was saying earlier, you have the first part where you say, could I do that? And then once I say that, I think about what it's like to do it, and I'm like, I get excited. I'm like, yeah, you can build a home gym, we can do that. And then the nerves kick in when it's like actually executing. If I had to go online and buy this stuff, it's like, oh geez, where am I gonna put this? How's it gonna work? Where's it gonna fit? Am I gonna use it? Is it gonna be hot in the room? Is it gonna be humid? If I'm sweating, is it gonna be gross? I don't want that. Bruh, seriously. Seriously. During COVID, the weights got ridiculous. Not only, I mean, maybe just expensive there, but here they were expensive and unable, just completely unable to be found. That's why we have, my kettlebell that I have is pre-COVID. I just keep a kettlebell on hand. You never know when you'll need one. And then the bar that I got for like pull-ups and chin-ups and stuff took me forever to find. Could not find another weight. At some point during COVID, we made our own weights with cement and PVC, but like a big PVC pipe and poured cement in to make a plate. It was not great. It was not great, but it worked. But it wasn't great. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the dismount stuff. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's probably for the best. You don't want to just smash up the garage floor, even if it's not a lot of matting. Ooh, you gotta get like a captain's chair or something. If you get like a... Well, some of the pull-up bars have that, or the weight racks. Some of them have like a bar at the top you can grab onto. They've got big enough legs, big enough feet at the bottom that you can hold onto it. I don't know how heavy you are, you know? But it's weighted for a reasonable amount of weight. Triceps, baby, you gotta do them dips. So you could do a pull-up on that. Captain's chair would be good for the dips. Yeah, it's a different piece of equipment, really. You gotta get those triceps. Then again, you're back at a cable. If you can get a cable, you can do some tricep push downs, you know? Really diversify your tricep assets there. But you gotta get a cable. So what's better, a captain's chair or a cable? Cable allows you to do core. Captain's chair allows you to do core. You can do leg ups versus the crunch down, but then your top of ab versus bottom of ab. Ah! I don't know. But a captain's chair is probably a lot cheaper. Certainly easier to maintain. I've heard them called a captain's chair, if you know what I'm talking about, but easier to maintain, by far easier to maintain than a pair of cables. Like, captain's chair won't break, you know? 600. That's not terrible. It's very versatile, but it's not like, is that the first piece of equipment? It's like the sixth piece of equipment? I don't know. Yeah, they're not cheap here either, for what it's worth. Sandfoos are something we always bank. We have to bank Sandfoos. If we bank Sandfoos, we can keep going and kill a nightmare. So we bank those. Beep, 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 boop. Cable machines are 2K. Eesh. Let me look up. Hold on. So they're like on Amazon. This is a captain's chair on Amazon. 320, 250, 280, 260, 300, 500. I don't know why that one's 500. It looks exactly the same as the others. Now you're talking like 300, somewhere in that ballpark. Temu, 260. Where's a cable machine? Yeah, cable machine's 2K. This one says $930. 2K. 300. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, no. The cable machines. The first one I was talking about was captain's chairs. Those ones are in the $300 ballpark. The cable machines are $2,500, $1,000, $2,000. This one's $350, which just cannot be correct. $300. It's not correct either. $3,500. $500. Though a cable machine would allow you to do like lat pull down stuff. This is true. I'm trying to think of a reason you need both, but especially if you have a bench, like, you need to do pec flies? Like, come on, man. You're gonna spend an extra few thousand to do pec flies? That feels a little silly. Don't be that bougie. Don't be that way. Don't be that guy. I don't think you need that. So I agree. I think you just need the one side. My goodness, though. My goodness. I don't think we'd do a pec machine. But then it's like, or a cable machine. But then we just go back in the loop of like, are you really working out at home fully if you're just thinking about what you don't have? I don't know. I'm not looking to cancel my gym membership. Like I said, ultimately, I've thought about this and I talked about this with my girl, but I think I like going to the gym. I think I like stepping away. And it sucks a little bit to have to go, but it is nice to have the opportunity to not be at home or at work. You know, a different place with different goals, a different focus, to be in your head. I like to be in my head a little bit while I'm at the gym, you know, get some music that's real gassed up and feel like you're really hammering toward a goal. I don't know if I could focus the same way at the house. I probably could. With some practice. But I like it at the gym, so. I do that. I do work out in AFK skills on cardio leg day. I have a devoted cardio leg day every month. And so I'll do, it's cold, I'll do the bike or like stairs at the gym, just a ton of them. So I'll bike like 20, 30 miles and I'll just do temporos the whole time. They have a little USB port and you can charge your phone in the bike. So I'll just plug in my phone and just do temporos the whole time. Ooh. That would be nice. I had one of those at one of the gyms I went to. This is years ago. This is like right when I moved here. But they had the, what was it? The 1,000, if you know, the 1,000 pound club. People who have done 1,000 pounds across deadlift, bench press, and squats. So you can do any composition you want, but it's 1,000 pounds across all three. And they had a whiteboard at one of the gyms I went to that was like people at the gym who made 1,000 pounds. So you could, if you're not familiar with the 1,000 pound club, it's like you could squat, if you can squat 500 and bench press 200 and deadlift 300, 1,000 pounds. You can compose it however you want. You can organize it however you want across those three exercises, but it has to total 1,000 pounds. You could bench 900 and then squat 90 and deadlift 10 if you're so inclined. I will say, now that we're, this far along in the conversation, that is kind of my goal for this year. I'm wondering if I could hit the 1,000 pound club. I've never tried, but I was doing the incline leg press the other day and easily cleared 900 for one rep. It was like 960 or something. So I'm like, all right, if I can incline leg press 960, I don't know. How much more do I really have to do? Yeah, do that. That's what I'm saying. You compose it however you want. 1,000 pound club for me is a 900 pound squat, 50 pound deadlift, 50 pound bench press. Like, you can do it. Just do it however you want. But I know my squat is probably better than I allow my squat to be. I'm probably not, probably not fully committed. So I'm wondering if maybe I dig in a little bit, if I could hit the club. I don't know. I've been working out for years, but I don't really push into hard weights too often. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. My squat flexibility is killer. This is kind of how I mean. Is like I'm really big on the form and the functionality of whatever I'm doing. I want it to make sense. The composition, the functionality, the form. So my weight might not be the best, but like I'm pretty meticulous on making sure it's correct and making sure it's, yeah, flexibility's there and all of that kind of stuff. But my weight could probably be better. Certainly could be better. I know it could be better. Like I know that I know. So it's fine. It's part of the fun, you know? You kind of find your lane and then you go, oh, have I been in my lane too long? Is my lane as healthy as it could be? Is my lane the right lane to be in? For me, for anyone. Should I be doing cardio 5 times a week and only ever lifting when I pick up my chicken as I'm eating it? No, I probably shouldn't do that. I probably need to change up my lane a little bit. And then you change your lane. My squat flexibility is solid ass to grass material, baby. It's real low. I like to do overhead squats. That's my favorite. A clean overhead squat. That one's been a lot of fun lately. Really gets you going. But not going to help our 1,000-pound club very much. So like last week, I was really trying to focus on doing heavy. Really trying to focus. I like to start my squats, which I'll do this today when I do squats. It's leg day on Saturday. Saturday's leg day, boys. I like to start my squats. This is dumb. I don't know why I walked over there. I like to start my squats with a 60-second down. So I'll like get the bar, load up, you know, a pretty reasonable amount of weight. Something I can do 8 to 10 reps. And then I'll just go down and just sit for 1 minute. Just wait, just sit, open everything up, just really stretch deep. So usually leg day, I don't know if you want to get into the specifics, but we'll get into the specifics. Usually leg day is about 10 minutes on a reasonably fast stair climb to pre-exhaust. After those 10 minutes on a reasonably fast stair machine, it's any kind of cable, face pull, anything to open up, dead hangs, anything like that to open up everything and really get some air back in there. And then it's off to start legs. And that includes, lately has been body weight squats, or a little bit heavier than body. I say body weight. It's not body weight. It's heavier than body weight. Lately it's been body weight squats. And then anything to open up hamstrings to get those going. Like to really drill into the lower glute, the hamstring kind of area. Target down there. I don't love working my quads because they're already perfectly doing their job, so no need. And then deadlifts are the other ones I've been trying to incorporate because I just for the longest time did not do deadlifts. I don't know, I didn't find them to be fun. Felt it was a lot. Deadlifts, it gets the job done. Deadlifts, in my experience, and this has changed slightly because some of the gyms I've gone to have the little bar to help, but it just feels like a lot of loading and unloading of plates, and it's just so boring. So up until recently, I was kicking the can on deadlifts. I was like, oh, I'll just get to them, you know, if I ever. And then just lately, I've been like, all right, I'm just going to load the plates, and I'll typically load a couple good foundational ones, so like 45s or something on each side, and then add on top of it. I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to do like a 55 on each side and a 25 on each side, and then drop the 55 and go to the 45. Like I'll just do a 45 and then add a couple. All right, let's open this up. Let's check what's going on. Yeah, see, that looks like it could do the job. That's the one I was seeing that was like 300, and it's not terrible. Not a bad little plate mount. It seems like it could do just fine. I'm gonna open that back up again. It's 300. It looks like it'll do the job. You could do some pec, yeah, some like standing pec flies with that. Cable. This is a, oh, it's rack mounted. Interesting. I don't know. It looks like it could do just fine. I'm about it. I think that's a solid. I guess I would check reviews, but otherwise I would say solid. It looks sufficient. Ah! Bonk. Let's land the plane. No. Land the plane. Yay. Will we get our pack? There's our Sanfu, and we know what happens when we get a Sanfu. We bank. We're at 2,720. I'm gonna hop worlds. I'll hop back. I just want to see where we're at on the high scores. Ugh. Oh, if you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, whatever, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's your 30-minute invitation. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? What's going on? What? You don't trust me? Come on. Come on. Just because I long over my phone from time to time. Okay. Make sure that's hidden. Okay, well, I mean, now we don't have to switch worlds. We can just hop back. Oh, that was weird. I'm just gonna go back. Whew. Why does it say my Kingdom Miscellanea approval is so bad? I went and did that yesterday. I tried to do Miscellanea, and I went to chop the tree, and the dude was like, don't chop the tree. We should probably go do that. Just check in and make sure it's sufficiently chopped. Let's do that real quick. Take a couple glories. Why would you take glories? Great question. We're just going to teleport to Edgeville when we're done. All right, let's check our high score ranking among Ironmen. We were at 230. We're down to 223, ladies and gentlemen. We are all the way to, or up, I don't know, whichever way. All the way to rank 1. Okay, it says your miscellanea approval rating is 92%. Here it shows 100%. I literally haven't done this in a day. I've already done so much. Are you sure? I have an axe right here. Are you just, why is it not showing up down here? I don't understand. I'm gonna ask the guy up here. It didn't let me chop them yesterday. I don't know what's going on. We need to collect this actually. How are we doing? Current rating is 100%. Okay, well then that stupid thing needs to go to hell. I don't know what that's about. We're good. Don't make me log into problems that aren't there. There's Iron Leotol. Leotol. What? Give me that. Give me that fishy. Okay. We're off. Ugh. Dude. Look at all those pets we got walking around. We love to see them. Hopefully nobody crashed. We'll find out here in a second. Or we crashed. No. So how many items do we actually need to finish the wilderness? Let's count them. I don't know how many rev items there are. Ooh. If we're counting the rev items, we're not going to count those. Let's count everything but rev items. Number 1, we need 2 pieces of the Elder Chaos Druid robes. We have 1, we need 2 more. Okay, so 2 items, 2 pets, this one and Bear Boy. And then, a Dagonhai piece. So what's that, 5? Yeah, 5. We have the teleport anchoring scroll. So that's done. And then it's Revenants, I think. That sounds right. Can't think of anything else. We have the Void Waker. I'm really trying to think of any other items that are wilderness only. I'm counting KBD in that. We have KBD, so that's done. We have all the other pets and things. I think that's it. It's just 5 and then whatever's left of revs. Yeah, that's it. Alright, that's not terrible. 2 of those are pets, right? So that means if we can get both of those, we'll be almost halfway done with our pet pursuit for the year. Almost halfway done with 5 pets. Kind of wish we had done. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say it. I already counted all this talking earlier. I always kind of want to do X number of collection log slots for the year because that like makes me feel better about going to Zulra or going wherever, you know, doing all the upkeep stuff. But the reality is, I don't like doing that. I do not like it. In the moment, I might like it, but I know myself well enough to know I don't like having the collection log number be the goal. The items are the goal, and anything we can do to kind of double dip, any goals we can set, the double dip collection log things, I find to be better. Yeah, I don't want just the flat number to go up. That's not cool. I will say I'm not super thrilled about the collection log update that they're looking to implement. I don't want to be known by my log. I feel like that kind of cuts against what I like to do. Where I mentioned earlier, I like to like stockpile, you know, collection log stuff. I feel like it cuts against it in some way. I feel like I'm obligated to go and farm as many as I can, as quickly as I can. I'm not. You're not obligated to do anything. But it feels like it. It feels like I need to represent, you know? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So, earlier this year, or I guess it was late last year, they polled whether they should add changes that were part of the game jam, and those changes are, I think they're just cosmetic rewards for different levels in the collection log. So if you've done X percentage of the full collection log, you get different cosmetic items. So some of them are like, you know, 100 collection log slots or whatever, but the highest tier ones are pretty hefty. But then it's like, for me, do I just want to rush to get those higher ranks because realistically we've put a lot of effort and time into the collection log, or do we just want to leave stuff for mass openings? I know we don't have an unlimited number of mass openings, which is why I'm trying to kind of capitalize on the ones we do have left. Mastery Mixology, I think, is the last one we have. I guess Trouble Brewing, if I ever roll over and do that. Castle Wars. Like, there are a few, but I feel like we should always be redeeming as many things as we can so we appear in-game with the prestige that we should have. Oh my gosh, dude. What a lovely day of Sanfoos. I mean, really, though. It's quite a few. 18. It's pretty good. Not mad about it. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided. Ugh. I probably won't decide. I'll probably keep doing what I'm doing because it's basically a non-decision. Probably just keep stacking stuff. And the Inquisitor's plate skirt is 146 million? What? $146. Okay, so it's over the volatile. It's under Eldritch and Harm. My goodness, dude. That's not right. Like, that's not what it was when we got it, right? It wasn't like 50 mil or something? It was expensive, but holy cow. I guess it wasn't. It was less when we got it. But it's been... The lowest it's been is 50. So I guess that's probably when we got it. Yeah, last year. We got it early last year. It was 50, 60. It's gone up to 150. Yeah. All this crush. Reinvigoration they've been doing. My goodness. My goodness. I didn't think it was going to do that. All right. Cool. I'm not complaining. I'm kind of, you know, thrilled, but wow. Very surprised. It's like doubling in price. It's crazy. It jumped up pretty hard when Araxor came out, but I wasn't expecting it to hold like that. I guess nobody really does Nightmare. Bonk. Ah! Cool. Ooh, very easy. Alright, I'm gonna ping my girl and see if she wants to head to the gym, because we've been going a bit later on Saturdays, and it, because of the time of year, has been bonkers there. Just busy. Kind of nice using a 4-tick weapon. It's also been surprisingly easy to come back from the league. Normally, I feel like the league, you have to kind of get acclimated, you know? You have to kind of come back down from super fast damage. But, oh no, you're good, dude. Hydra's so quick. Anything in Hydra really isn't my thing. I can do Hydra pretty reliably while watching a video or anything like that, but it's just absolutely... There's no window of time. Not if you're doing any kind of real damage. You're constantly moving, setting up for the next phase, etc. It makes it real difficult. Even with like a blowpipe or a Bofa, you're constantly... I use Bofa, but you're constantly cruising around, getting ready to keep going. Magic Seeds. ACV, also fine. I guess it's probably a touch slower. You got a slower tick, but... or slower, you know, attack speed, but it's still not slow. Especially if you're using Ruby Bolts. Probably cruising through those kills, baby. We're 2,725 kills. I know we could bank the Magic Seed, but I don't really need Magic Seeds. Most of the time my banking is just to deter PKers, so if they do kill us, they only get the entrance fee. But, yeah, I don't need it. It's fine. Ah! Bigger bonks, baby. What day is it? Like in real life, the 25th. January has felt incredibly long this year. It's just been every day, man. It feels like it's the longest day ever. It's probably because it gets dark so early that it feels like it's perpetually just still that day. Like, you get up and it's dark when I go to work. And then you go to work and you work all day. And you go home and it's still dark. And you're like, where's the day? Is the day... Are we doing today? Is today happening? Come on. One more. One more. There it is. Just gonna eat right now. Ooh, super restores. We also get those here. I forget about those. We get those here. Calvarion is just very generous with making sure we can play the rest of the game. Whether it's the combat potions or the super restores, or the Sanfus. It's very generous. You think I'm making Sanfus? No, all the Sanfus come from here. Or Vetion, obviously, but the same thing. I guess some from Kraken, though not many. Oh, did I just click it? Oh, no! Okay, that's fine. I guess we'll bank the Magic Seed. It's fine. I hate that this stupid thing won't stay on random. Rat-a-tat-tat. Ridiculous. I know, right? You spend all your time in the wilderness just hovering over the get out button, and then you click it accidentally, and like, oh, well, got out. Go me. My ability to save my own life from my own stupidity. Hey, it's me. Bum, 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 bum. You know who I'm really excited to kill after we get our Twisted Bow? I'm really excited to get back to Muspa. I don't know why, but I've just been really craving some Muspa kills. Realistically, we should probably do one of the bosses that would give us an item or give us a pet that would get rid of the transmog things we have. Muspa being one of them, I suppose. We have the charged ice. We don't need charged ice. Araxor. That pet would get rid of the coagulated venom. Now Fosani, we've got the egg for Fosani. You got too many transmogs, man. Okay, come on. Can't hold out forever. It is nice. I'm trying to think of where I use it. It's tricky because it came out after I had the Soul Reaper. So it's like kind of nice, but not like always nice. Yeah, Patrick, we were doing some Fosanis earlier. Now we're back to pet hunting. We thought we'd pet hunt a little bit out here because we were done, or close to being done with the stream earlier. Had to watch little baby. But now we're just out here, just hunting the pet. So the goals for the year include 5 pets and all of the wilderness items. And we were saying earlier, there are 5 wilderness items we need, not including rev items. And those are the rev items are included. So just to be clear, the rev items are included in what I want done before the end of the year. I just don't know what we need, what rev items include. I don't know how big the collection log there is, so I can't really just sit and calculate, you know, how close we are. I know it's a bunch of totems or emblems or whatever, and I know 2 weapons. And I think that's it. I think that's all we need for Revenant items. But we do need pets. We need this one and we need the bear. And this one's not any faster now, off task, than it would be on task. Or vice versa, it's not any faster on task than it is off task. So we just do it. Oh, it's quiet. And we've gotten some Sandfoos, so not been a bad time. Had a good go of it. I think I use the Noxious Halley most at Hespori. Which isn't to say it's the best option at Hespori, it's just the one I use because it's simple. Soul Reaper's kind of obnoxious to get up to speed and everything, especially Hespori, where it's like such a fast kill anyway. You're not really lingering there. Yeah, Duke is the Soul Reaper. I'm trying to think where else I would use the Halley. Vardorvis is Soul Reaper. I don't know. I can't think of anywhere else the Halley's getting used by me right now these days. I guess I use the Halley in the wilderness sometimes. I like it at Chaos Druids because it venoms and you can just run around and venom a bunch and then come back and clean them up. Not that it's the best, you know, but it's good. It's fun. I can't think of anywhere else. Not off the top of my head. Soul Reaper gets used at Araxor. Yeah, I got nothing. We don't have the blade, the salad blade, so it's not like we're using the Halley instead of that. The Halley's slash option is outpaced by the axe, and the stab option I think is outpaced by the fang. If not, I'd have to check, but it's just not. I don't think it's outpacing everything anywhere. I think the fang is our best stab. It's like one of the better stabs in the game. It's better than the fang stab. I think it's the best, right? Is it not the best? Generally speaking. Ooh! Alright, we're out of here. Oh, you're good. Oh, I'll be here tomorrow and Monday is the plan. GIM app. I'll add you. I don't know who I don't know who that is. Sometimes I have people added and I don't know who they are. Amazing. Let's look them up. Let's look up GIM. I need to get going before too long to go to the gym as previously discussed. Oh yeah, look at those stats, man. He's almost maxed. He's down to the garbage ones. Herblore, agility, and then rune crafting. Fletching, or not fletching, Slayer just comes with time, and woodcutting is, you know, smithing. It's another bad one for Iron Man. Smithing sucks. Pretty good overall. 72 chambies. Goodness. He's just, oh, board. Really locked in there. 857 Cerberus. We hate to see it. It's sad. It just looks painful. 19 Chaos. That's pretty good kills, Zolra. Pretty solid stuff. 500 Zolra. He said, that's enough of that. I'm done. Thank you. Oh, there he is. Cam the Mage. What's up, Cameron? Oh, he lost his clothes. Where are we at on Calvarions? All right, we'll do one more. Just literally one more. Because if we do one more, we'll be at 730. And if we're at 730, I can feel better about my smooth little numbers. And then we're going to go bother my girl about going to the gym earlier today. I don't know what we're getting up to today in real life, but I do know that I would love to have the opportunity to play a little bit more today. It's been very busy in real life. Last week was busy, so most of the stuff I've been able to get done in the game has been, I want to say most, but it's been pretty solely AFK kind of stuff, which is a little sad when I think about it. I know it has to get done, like for collection log purposes, but it kind of hurts me. It doesn't feel like we're going to get the big stuff done. The stream is really the opportunity to get the big stuff done, and sometimes I just don't want to stream this, you know? Sometimes I just want to play RL Craft and smile, instead of playing this game and waiting for someone to kill me. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it would be nice to have the opportunity to play a bit. Maybe off stream, maybe on stream, whatever. Just later today, maybe. Would be nice. Just have to touch base with Faye and see what she's thinking for today. Oh, the magic of being in a relationship. Alright, this is at 700, or 2,730. We are going to be 70 off of drop rate for the pet, resulting in us getting death runes. Yeah, it tracks. I'm gonna hop worlds just once, because I want to see where we are rank-wise. Climbed just a little scooch. Might have. I don't know. You never know. Dum-dum. Okay. We are currently at 2730. We're ranked overall 978. Among irons, which is what matters, ranked 222. Sheesh. Yeah, just love/hate to see it. Chicken Titty here. Chicken Titty's a questionable guy. This to me says maybe PKing. Strength boots. Burning. Questionable guy. Syria guy's got the cool ward ornament kit. Bye, Syria. They're ready. Okay. Birdhouses? Yeah, we're gonna do those again and then I'm gonna be done. I guess I don't need to do those on stream, but might as well. We're already here. We're already engaged. We're already locked in. I'm trying. I'm really trying to get some eggs together. So when the year's end comes, we can really push to get those chickens. We're above drop rate for the piece of the chicken, so it's high time. Boom, 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 boom. We need to figure out if we're gonna do Castle Wars off, or like if we're gonna stream a game while we do Castle Wars. If we just AFK Castle Wars, if we should wait until the Castle Wars update. I looked at the Castle Wars update and I'm not understanding all the specifics. The way it's written, it looks like, just the way it's written, it looks like all Castle Wars games will result in one additional ticket. Whether win or lose or on whatever world, it looks like they will always result in one additional ticket, which is great. But that means we should wait to do it, which puts us back at, I don't know, AFKing rune crafting or something. I don't really know. So that's why I haven't really done Castle Wars on like second monitor stuff while we play RL Craft. Only one bird's egg so far today. All right, I'm gonna go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. I will be back tomorrow for sure. Maybe later today, but that seems unlikely. But tomorrow for sure. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try to AFK something. I don't know. Bye, bitch. I'm gonna maybe do zombies. I don't know. The armored zombies to get the helmet to just keep getting slots on the clog. Yeah, that's it for today. We're 1063 on the collection log, so under 500 to the end. What did I get yesterday? Oh, the Czar. I got the Czar piece yesterday. I want to finish that, I think. Should probably finish Tormented Demons too. It's not very difficult. Slayer is a year's end goal. Once this Wyvern Visage is done, the rest of this is pretty, relatively simple. I guess we could just go kill a bunch of these guys. That's probably a good thing to do. I don't know. I want to look at all pets just real quickly here. I'm really curious if I have gotten any duplicate pets that I wasn't aware of. No, I haven't. Great. You never know. I just don't keep my chat box on all the time, so you never know. Goodness, look at all those. Look at all this work we gotta do. 40 of them. 40 pets. Crazy. All right, I'm gonna go. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye, so long, kisses. Bye.